Hello everyone, hello and greetings. Thank you for joining. This is Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching and Wellness, and this is a weekend video. I'm creating something in the kitchen, and welcome to everyone that may be joining and tuning in and sending you much love. And so, yeah, I just was looking at through Instagram, and I saw one of the raw vegan, or he's very high raw vegan fellows that I follow on Instagram, and he likes to make banana Nicecream a lot or frequently. And I saw his picture today. They're always most beautiful, and I thought, I just got tempted, and I said, okay, I want that. I want it, so I'll make it for myself. He made chocolate banana ice cream or Nicecream, and the concept is really simple. You basically just use frozen fruits or vegetables, or you can combine them, and then you can add other enhancements like spices, some powders. You can add raw cacao powder. If you can take it, if your body can accept it and it's all right with your system, which I actually have, or you can add cocoa nibs, which are like, they can serve as chocolate chips in your banana Nicecream. So that way you get a little bit of that best of both worlds. You get the chocolate sweetness and a little bit of the fat, and you also get the banana and the fruit aspect, which has the fiber and the healthy potassium and the nutrients and vitamins. Also, you can combine other fruits, like if you have other frozen fruits, berries. You can make it like a mix of a green, which I've done before. I've done, I think I've done frozen kale, or you can do, I've done frozen guava, frozen grapes, although those are fruits. But the key is to balance things out. This one would have more sugar, but everything in balance and in the proper perspective. So it's not like you're only eating frozen ice cream the whole day, but it's just a part of a meal or a part of the day to satisfy what is the most necessary for you in that moment. And it may just be to have the satisfaction, the pleasure, and the enjoyment of creating something, enjoying it. It's nutritious, it's healthy, it's low calories relative to the high quality, not the high quality, but the high calorie other options that you find in the supermarket that do have more fat, more dairy, more chemicals, more preservatives, more fillers and emulsifiers, and a whole bunch of other things, and chemicals and artificial additives. So your body really doesn't need all of that junk and gunk that clogs up the system, the intestines and the colons. And then, speaking of the liver, it has to cleanse and detoxify and remove all of that. And that is assuming that you're drinking enough water as it is to help everything flush out, and that you'd be having an overall healthy, nutritious, whole foods, plant-based diet. You don't have to be plant-based, but you can be high plant, which I feel like even if you eat meats or animal products, you can still, we all really are compelled to have a lot of greens, because they are really the powerhouse and the foundation with green vitamins and nutrients and low sugars. They're low glycemic. They give your body the roughage in your intestines so that you can have a clean, healthy colon and gut microbiome. So you feed the beneficial probiotics, the bacteria, so that way you don't need to rely or live off of artificial probiotics that are sold in pharmacies and supermarkets. Not that they're bad, but they're just artificial. Like, they are an external source that you have to implant into your body. We prefer our body to heal with its own wisdom and its own intuition and intelligence, and its infinite intelligence, which it is. It's infinite genius. The body is infinitely wise and knowing and powerful and capable if we give it the right ingredients and we use the right tools, the right elements, the right foods, the right components that we can put into our divine sacred vessel. Because this is your home in life. This is your vessel. Wherever you go, it will be with you. It will carry you until you die. So it's really important that we nourish our vessel and ensure that we are feeding it the right foods and the right quality ingredients, like juices, green juices, low glycemic green veggie juices, as opposed to relying only or primarily on fruit juices. Now, of course, you have to just look at what you're eating overall, and it's everything in its balance and within the broader perspective of what you're doing on a big picture, day to day, from morning till night. Not just taking things as one snapshot and saying that fruit juices are all bad. It depends what they contain. It depends if you make it at home or you buy it in a store. If that store-bought product has other things added, like sugars, like water, which waters it down, which sort of removes the whole amazingness of a freshly made homemade juice. So there's different things that go into it. So these topics, we really need to do our own research, look into your own body, see what you're eating overall, see what's happening in your system, and then making informed decisions that are based on your health thereafter, combined, of course, with satisfaction. So prioritizing our health, we're going to have a banana Nicecream treat, and here we are. I put in about 400 grams of frozen banana. I had very ripe bananas frozen, and here's some mango. Now, I was contemplating whether I should put it in or not. I'm not quite sure yet, but what I will add is some cardamom powder. Have some fresh cardamom powder, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon so that it is not overpowering, but you will get that because cardamom is actually quite potent, and I really love it. And this is ginger powder with a hint of cinnamon, which I had just placed in there because the bag where the cinnamon was in was already running out, so I thought, why not just put it all in here. So this is cinnamon powder and ginger powder. So not too much ginger, but ginger, I love ginger. I also have the fresh root, of course, and when I don't have the fresh root, then I will keep powder for sure, because it's a great way to get that benefit even if I don't have the actual original root until you buy some at the supermarket. And so that is what I have for now. Now, I am doubtful at the moment as to whether I add the raw cacao powder, because cacao is a stimulant, and when I've had, and it's also a little bit, it's higher in fat. Actually, it is for 1/3 cup, which is 28 grams or 1 ounce. 1 ounce has 13 grams of fat, which is quite considerable. At the same time, it also has 6 grams of fiber, and it has 5 grams of protein. So to give you a sense of how much is 1/3 cup, I keep measuring cups, and I encourage you to do so as well if you are someone who likes to be mindful of your portions and you like to know what quantities are going into your recipes or your food, so you can track your health and your physique over time. So what I will do now is I will show you my handy dandy scale, which let's see where you can see that. So this is the scale, and I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully it will remain. I am filming from my iPad today. Ah, amazing, amazing, amazing. So there we go, friends. So 1/3 cup to give you a sense of perspective. So this is 1/3, and I am going to, let's see if this works. Okay, and 1/3 cup is about tablespoon, a couple of tablespoons. So we're gonna grab our tablespoons as well and do that measurement. So we've got our other measurement tool, and to give you an understanding of what we're talking about here. So got our scale, and that is 1 tablespoon, 2, 3, and so far that is 24 grams, and 28, almost, it's 29, so it's almost like 30. So that is not even the full 1/3. So this is why I use a scale, because as you can see, this is the measurement and according to the actual mass that is required. There you go. So that is our 1/3 cup, and that is 13 grams of fat, which is quite a bit. And it's more fat than you need probably in some cases in a day. And if you are someone who, you know, has heart disease or high cholesterol, issues with your blood circulation and blood, then we need to be mindful about how much fat you're consuming and the quality of fat. And ideally, we're keeping our diet with moderate to low fat consumption, because when we eat fat, regardless of the source, of course, healthy, fiber-rich, plant-based sources that contain fat are the preferred and ideal, but even those need to be filtered by the liver and are a little bit heavier for the liver, take longer for the liver to process and to be cleansed through in your blood. So we want to exercise moderation, but in some cases it may need to be abstinence and not having certain products. So I'm going to just add like 1 tablespoon, which is 6 grams, to make our chocolate ice cream. And I had better sleep well tonight. Otherwise, well, it'll be fine, right? Positive thinking. And then you just put it in your blender and you get started with the process. You want to let the bananas sit out after you take them from the freezer. You will let them sit on the counter for, well, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10. I don't know. I didn't time it exactly today. But whatever you see is helpful until you get like it's still frozen, but it's rather soft. So you can cut through the knife, and it also won't be too jarring for your blender. And I'm using a Vitamix. I love the Vitamix. The tamper I'm using now is a little bit too short because I broke the other one. And this was my replacement. So I guess I'll have to get myself a longer tamper. So you just work your way into it. I'm not adding water, so I can keep that thick consistency. So now what I'll do is, since the tamper is a little bit on the short side, and it's already being very, it's coming out to be a nice consistency. So it already looks like ice cream. Wow, the cardamom gives it a great compliment. It really, really does. So this is why we need to know overall the flavor profile of the things that we want to add. So like I know that cardamom is a little bit, it's like spicy but not hot, but more like in a sense of like it's a strong spice, and it's warm, and it's just, I don't even really know how to describe it, but it's very full and tangy and deep and robust. And then the cacao is somewhat bitter, and the ginger is of course definitely on the hot spicy side. So it's coming out quite nice. I'll just bring you into the fold here. Flip it over. So that's what it looks like so far. See, look at that. That's like real ice cream. This is like what you'd buy at the store, right? And what I did is that I'm scooping from the bottom so that it's a little bit better distributed. Cool. It's so tasty. And hey to everyone. So, anyhow, let us finish it up. Now, would you add mango? I don't know. I love mangoes, so I'm just kind of toying around with that idea. Not 100% sure, because this one tastes really nice. And I will say, what I have here on the side is frozen berries, but they seem to be so mega frozen. Yeah, so I'm going to add some of these. I have this frozen batch of a cherry berry with kale. And, oh, this is a great way to get like your sugar craving. Like if you're preparing something for your kids, you can make this what you prepare for your children, and also for your whole family, like for you, your husband, or your boyfriend and girlfriend. And you save it afterwards in the freezer so that you have it for tomorrow, which is really, really a great way to have your batches of ice cream in little containers that you can then take as servings. So this is why banana actually doesn't take as long when you defrost it compared to this berry mix. This is what I've learned. So this one, I took it out at the same time as the banana, and it's rather hard. So this is what it looks like. There you go. This is about 115 grams, which is 4 ounces. And now we're gonna pop that into the blender. 115 grams. The nice thing about this berry mix is that it has a tartness from the frozen blueberries, the wild blueberries, and also the kale. The kale gives it the green element, which is awesome. And it gives it that bit of fiber with the low glycemic element. So that is it, friends. I could have just left the banana by itself, but I like to jazz things up. I like to make things creative, and sometimes I just get inspired. It may happen to you too, you know. When you feel creative, just go with it. Now, one final thing is that you could actually just pop in those frozen chunks to the already made banana ice cream mash, and then it's like you have frozen bits, which is also a type of ice cream. Let me drink some water. Okay, and then get blending again. This time it'll be smooth sailing, smoother. Now, because the banana's been mashed, distribution. The berries. They're gonna have like banana chunk ice cream. And I'm going to switch this over so you can see what's going on. And so that's it. We've got our berry pieces. It's like frozen berry ice cream. And you can add whatever frozen fruit you want. Let's switch you back in as we finish up now. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's it, that's it, that's it. That is it. And now I'm gonna show you what you could do at home to make your own ice cream batches and save it. For the week, you can get little containers that I save from the supermarket so that nothing goes to waste and we're not underusing the resources. Like if you buy plastic containers, at least you can reuse them. So the others I have are in the fridge right now, and you just serve up. You can just scoop it in. I'll show you. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful. It's like a beautiful, smooth, rich, and thick consistency with the bits. This is like a mountain nice cream with the little bits. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You really, when you make it and you have fun with it, you appreciate it a lot more. So it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you just scoop it out, you pop it in there. It's a beautiful color actually. It's got a hint of red. So it's like cherry mountain banana ice cream with a hint of the cocoa. And you can add as much more or as little as you want, or none at all. And that's it. And your kids will love this. Everyone would love this, really. Even if they think they don't like banana, they will enjoy it. Cool. So that's it. And then finally, to top it off, yeah, so that's the one. And then you could even top it off with some, on the final, I've got some cacao powder. That's it. Yeah. So pretty. So cool. Yeah. It's pretty nice. And we're going to bring it up. So, yeah. I think anyone would eat this. It looks like I would. This is like nicer than Baskin Robbins, if I do say so myself. So that has been our beautiful, awesome, amazing banana ice cream. Very, very delicious, nutritious, and it hits the sweet spot. And the last part that we want to do is we want to try it. Yeah. Cool. It's got like little frozen pieces from the berries added at the end. So they're like ice crystals. It's great. It's great. It's great. So we got them. You can see that little bits. That's it. It's a thumbs up, and we're done. So thanks for coming along, friends. It's been fun. Just need a blender, your ingredients. You only need one, really, one ingredient. And you could just make your own banana ice cream and you will love it. So that's it for now. No regrets. Live your life fully. Live joyously. And the purpose of your life is to enjoy it. Have a happy, happy life. And do beautiful things for yourself. Smile when you look in the mirror. And honor yourself. Do what is in your heart. And the whole world loves you. I love you, and thank you for joining along, and I'll see you soon. Let me know how it goes with your creations. If it's not banana ice cream, let me know what you do make. And together, we are in it to win it, and we are even better and better. Okay? So, together, no matter the weather. So, take good care. I'll see you soon, and keep me posted with how things will be going for you. Lots of love, and happy, happy, sweet November as it comes to an end. December is around the corner. Make the best of these last few days of the week as we enter a new cycle, and I'll be producing a updated tarot card reading for our new moon. I believe it's either the full moon. I have to double check. Yeah, I have to double check, but I will be making that transmission with my tarot card deck in alignment with the moon cycle so that we can be even more grounded spiritually and connected with our higher self, which is all about love and compassion and self-joy and peace of mind and a happy heart. So take good care. Bye for now. Namaste. Bye.